Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. In the previous video, I showed you how to design this custom list using HTML and CSS. And this is how it looks. And it is also completely responsive. Now in this video, we will make this design a little bit more modular. So what we're going to do is we're going to add all the content inside an array of objects in JavaScript. And whenever we want to add any new content, we can just add it to the JavaScript array and it will be updated in the UI. So let's do that in this video. Let's get started. Now making this modular using JavaScript can be really useful for adding it to any website. So you just have to make changes in the JavaScript array and everything else will be automatically generated. And we'll also generate these numbers automatically. So right now we have to type all these numbers manually, but we'll just generate all of them automatically using JavaScript. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create a JavaScript file. So let's create a new file called main.js and let's link it inside the HTML file. So here let's type script and let's add an src attribute and let's type main.js. Now in the main.js file, let's go ahead and create an array of objects. So let's go ahead and call it list items. And let's create an array. And in the array we will have several objects. So let's create an object. And in the object we will have key and value pairs. So the first one is gonna be the title. So here we can see we have the title. So let's create a key called title and let's add the value over here. So we can just go ahead and copy this text from here and let's paste it inside the title. So this is the title. Now let's go ahead and add a comma and let's add the other key. So the other one is description. So here we have the description. So let's copy this and here let's type description and let's add the description over here. And after the description, we need to add the image. So the image is basically inside our style.css file. So here for each of the list items, we are adding different images. So now let's go ahead and store the URL of the images inside this object. So here I'll just type image URL and let's set it to the URL of the image. So the first one is this image right here. So let's copy this and I'll just paste it over here. Now in this way we need to create all the list items that we have. So currently we have 3 list items. So I'll just copy this and paste it down here and paste it one more time and let's change all these details. So for the second one, let's copy this title and let's paste it over here. And then let's go ahead and copy this description and paste it over here. And we also need to change the image. So the image is inside the style.css file and this is the URL. So let's copy this and let's paste it over here. And then lastly, we have the third list and let's paste it over here. This is the title. And then we have the description. Now let's paste the description over here. And then lastly, we have the image. So the image is images/5g.jpg. And let's paste it over here. Right now that we have created this array of objects, let's go ahead and write the code to display the UI. So we need to display all this HTML inside our custom list division. So first of all, let's reference this custom list division. So let's type const custom list equals document.querySelector custom list. And now we need to loop through all these list items. So let's type list items dot for each. And for each of the list item, I'll just call it item. And let's also access the index. So I'll just call it index. So this one is the actual single item and this is the index of the item which starts from 0. And let's create an arrow function. So here let's go ahead and type custom list dot inner HTML. And here we need to add the HTML of the list. So let's type plus equals and let's add backticks and let's copy the HTML structure. So let's go ahead and copy this division with the class of list item and let's paste it over here. Right now if we go back to our website and if we scroll down, we can see that we have the UI being displayed over here, but it is all the same content because we have added this hard-coded data over here. Now let's go ahead and convert this to variables. So the first thing we will do is we will change this heading. So let's remove this and let's tap $symbol curly braces to add the variable. And we need to access the single item, which is item. So let's tap item dot, and we have the title inside the array. So here we can see we have titles, and then we have the description. So let's go ahead and delete this, and here let's tap $symbol curly braces item dot description. And now if you go back, here we can see that we have the first title and description, we have the second title and description, and the third one. Now we need to change the numbers and also the images inside the numbers. Now here we can see that for the numbers we are adding this class called number1, and in that we have added the image using CSS. Now what we will do is we will directly add the CSS property over here. So here let's go ahead and type style equals, and here let's tap background image URL, and here inside the URL we need to add the URL of the image. So let's tap $symbol curly braces, and here let's tap item, and for the image URL we have this key called image URL. So let's select that, and now let's go ahead and save this. And now if you go back, here we can see that we have different images for the number. Now we need to change the actual number. So for that, let's go ahead and create a variable, and let's call it number equals. Now the index starts from 0. Now we need to start the number from 1. So let's tap index plus 1. Let's go ahead and convert it to string, and let's add a function called pad start. So it will add a 0 if we have 2 digits. So here let's tap 2, and for the placeholder let's tap 0. Alright, now we need to add this number over here. So let's type $symbol curly braces number, and now we can see that we have 1, 2 and 3 displayed over here. So everything is working alright. Now we can simply go ahead and delete the code inside the HTML. So let's delete everything inside the custom list. And now if you go back, here we can see that we have the design, but everything is being displayed dynamically using JavaScript. Now if you want to add or remove any of this content, you can do that directly in the JavaScript. So if you go back, let's go to the main.js file, and let's add a new list item. So let's copy this and let's paste it down here, and let's add some title over here. I'll just tap test, and for the description let's add test description, and for the image let's change this to the first image, which is AI. And now if you go back, here we can see, if you scroll down, we have the fourth content, and we have the title and the description, and the number 4 is being generated automatically, and we have the correct image displayed over here as well. So this is how we can make this design modular using JavaScript. Alright, so that's basically it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below, and if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.